Well, what do we have here? Is this radio going live after so long? You better believe it, cause that's what's going on. Jesus Christ, I haven't been live for how long? More than a week? I think it's been more than a week. And for sure I was about to skip again, but I didn't. I haven't been live for too long, definitely too long. But hey, I had my good reasons, okay? I had my good reasons. First of all, Dione was live for her subathon for such a long time. What she did, like 4 or 5 days of streaming constantly, almost every single hour. So that was impressive. And gave me a little bit of time to rest, and then it became disgustingly hot in the Netherlands, like disgustingly hot. I enjoyed my time in Greece. It was way hotter than this, but at least it was in Greece, you know. Heat in the Netherlands hits differently, very fucking differently. Anyway, I hope I'm not lagging too much. Welcome to the show, Motivated Pessimist. Hello, Fahrenheit Lily. Today we are playing some Weebish game. Was a long time coming. I played some Weebish games before, but this is a completely different story. Completely different story, I tell you. Because this is going to be a Steins Gate, and from what I gather, it's going to be a visual novel, which I didn't play as many visual novels, so we will see how that goes. Hopefully it's not hentai. But knowing Steins Gate, the anime, I don't think so. But then again, Clannad was also very different, the anime from the visual novel, so I guess we will find out together, right? Yeah, hello radio. Oh, Pixie Pop, hi. Oh my god, welcome to the stream. Yeah, today we're playing Steins Gate, a very weebish game, which I'm pretty sure is going to destroy me emotionally. If it's anything like the anime, oof, suffering. But until then, TOO-TOO-ROO. Oh my, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die because in order not to concern my neighbors with my VTuber activities, I have to keep the window closed, but it's getting hot in here already. I am sweating. I feel awful. How are you doing, Pixie Pop? I'm sorry I couldn't manage to get into any of your streams lately, but I had a crazy month. First of all, I went to Greece for a whole week, well, a bit more than a week, for my first holidays in, 4 years, and it was amazing. I ate a lot of good food, I enjoyed the sunshine, the beach, it was amazing. Now I'm back in Amsterdam, life as usual, and well, yeah, I am trying my best to stream more regularly, but I am not really good with, how do you call them, schedules? Oh, no worries. Oh my gosh, you went to Greece? That's so awesome. Yeah, I've never been to Greece, even though I grew up in Italy, which is right next to it. I never got the chance to go to Greece until now, and oh boy, I want to go again. 1 week was not nearly enough. Absolutely not nearly enough. And how have you been doing? How's life? How's life? I have been drowning in work, and I'm really happy about it because, to be honest, I'm a workaholic. If I don't have work to do, I just wither away. Like I go to work even when I'm off, just to get a few steps, uh, grab a coffee, talk with my coworkers, things like this. I really like my job. I really like my job. What can I say? But now I am home and I want to do some gaming. I didn't. Look, there's many different things that I want to do, so I'm gonna make a whole schedule for the whole week, and every day of the week is gonna be a different thing. So we got the typical, usual lazy Sunday afternoon where I review music that you send to my Discord, where I watch some react to some random videos, things like this. By the way, new Flickazoid video just dropped a few days ago, so I'm waiting for that. But yeah, Wednesday is gonna be Fortnite plus karaoke because I love torturing you with my very bad singing. And what else? What else? Friday I want to continue Mafia, but for the other days I want to make, I have other games I want to play, I have other few ideas, and I'm gonna select a specific day for everything, each and everything. And depending on which day of the week I'm gonna manage to stream, I'm gonna do that specific thing. Plus, I started a new song. I'm gonna release. I have a couple of songs to release, actually. I just need the graphics. So, a little bit of work before I can release my new songs. And yeah. Since I decided to make Hatsune Miku sing in English, my life became 100 times easier. Well, VTuber schedules are more like guidelines. Don't worry about schedules. This week has been pretty bad, not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna discuss that on your stream. Oh, Pixie, don't worry. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine. Sometimes you need hard times to make the good times shine brighter. Okay, and just so you're aware, I'm a very pessimistic kind of guy, so yeah, I hope you can take this little hint of positivity that I can shine upon you, because usually I don't have much. But yeah, let's start switching the gears and see. Now, Pixie, if that's your first stream of mine catching up with, then you should know I am a little monkey when it comes to technology, so I struggle a little bit. I definitely struggle a little bit. But we're gonna try to make everything work. So, first off, I know I need to close all my tabs over here, otherwise they will show up. I know I have to do BGR so I can disappear. And whoa, let's not get too tiny. And I have to switch to my game scene, which is gonna be Squachow. Perfect. Now, if everything is working as intended, which I sure hope it does, we can switch to this. But first, yes, exactly. I feared as much. I need to select the source first. So let me do this real quick. Specific window. GeForce Now. That should be. See, that's what I was talking about. Every time is a struggle. Every single time is a struggle. Well, I'm super positive, so I'll hopefully turn your pessimism around while I'm here so you can smile. Ah, you're such a sweetheart. Let's see if I can manage to to make this work, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I don't know why I struggle so much with all this, Oh, we can see. Yes, perfect. Let's go. Now, the only other step to be aware of is to make sure that the music in game is functioning properly. Mic is going. I don't hear anything. Yay! I don't know if you're familiar with Steins Gate. I really like the anime. Yeah. Every time you give me this error. And every time I just walk around it. But now, why is this... This is bothering me. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit better. Because this is supposed to be like this. Okay. Now, it's not doing anything, so I might have to restart things a few times. You think that with more experience in streaming, the scaff diminishes, but that's a lie. It never stops. Yes, quit the game. Let's start over. Hopefully it will play this time. The scaff never ends. It's always a struggle. Come on. Wrapping up your previous session. Oh no, this is gonna take some time. This is going to take some time. Oh my. Let's see, but why? Every single time I continue, I guess? No, I don't need to do this. I did this already multiple times. Why do you ask me every single time to... what was the password? Maybe this one? Nope. It has to be. Come on! Oh, okay. What? Why are you asking me to install the game? I just did it! I just did it. How many times do I have to... Everything is fine, radio. Everything is fine. Everything will work out properly. Thank the Lord, Tinne is not here to witness all this failure. Again! See? Again! I fucking can't. I can't! With this nonsense. Pixie, remember when I said I'm a monkey with technology? That's what I meant with it. That's what I meant. Start game. Okay, see? It was all for nothing. Oh, come on. Are you gonna give me this tiny screen? Oh, perfect. Just perfect. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. So it's bigger. But on my screen it's very small, very tiny. Can you hear the game? I hope you can hear the game. Alright, start. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Everything is coincidence. But even coincidence is part of fate's design. I'm not losing it. I'm perfectly sane. What I speak now is the absolute truth, not some childish fantasy. No matter how trivial something may seem, it has the potential to shape the future. Game's quiet, fine. If not, look it up. Then you'll understand how careful you must be. Unfortunately, I didn't understand. If only I'd realized how dangerous my actions were, then I wouldn't have lost her. The future wouldn't have turned out like this. But how could I have known? How could I have known that by pressing that button, I would have decided the fate of all mankind? Just think about it. The average human perceives just 1% of his environment. We're not nearly as clever as we like to think. We go about our lives oblivious to a million different things that happen around us every day. Even when something catches our eye, our brain forgets it in a matter of seconds. Don't do anything careless. Don't do anything rash. Don't pretend you didn't see that. Pay more attention. The end of conspiracy was always closer than you thought. Just waiting for the right moment to strike. All right, that's a good start. Let me up the. The universe has a beginning, but it has no end. Stars too have a beginning, but are by their own power destroyed. History teaches that those who hold wisdom are often the most foolish. The fish in the sea knows no land. If they too hold wisdom, they will. That's too fast. Then for fish to live ashore. What? I missed much. This may also be called God's final warning to those who rebel. Amazing, I skipped 2 lines, I have no idea what they were saying. Don't worry, Pixie, don't worry. Enjoy your company. Hey, what are you numbling about? Am I supposed to press something? There's no sound from the phone against my ear, only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips into the asphalt. TOO-TOO-ROO! Ocarine! Earth to Ocarine! A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt to her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy's territory. Yet, despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension in her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. No, I was just talking to someone. Everything is fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Yeah, Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us. But I'll make sure he tells us everything. What? The organization is already on the move? I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns toward me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. I see. So, that's the choice of Steins Gate. Said side, kangaroo. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate, to others, it's the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advanced toward Radican, which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
Who was that on the phone? The girl, Hina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air, with my hands on my knees. Weak? Who'd have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
そうなんだ。
Oh, wow!
ありがとう。
Thanks, Okarin. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she's quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. I need a sip of water. Okarin! Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Okarin.
でも昔からそう呼ん
But
でた
I've
よ。
always called you that. That was then. I have since become Hoin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist hunted by secret organizations in the world over. What? That phrase made no
だっ
sense.
て難しくて覚
But
え
that's
ら
too
れない
hard to remember. Oh, hello Tinne! What the YouTube? I know, right? Today we're playing a Weebish game. Surprised? Oh, actually, I just realized I look very... I want to reposition myself. Am I on this or this? Oh, I'm in TDSN. Okay, makes sense. Where am I? Radio. Yeah, let me go a little bit here. Whoopa! Okay, now it's better. In any case, Hoin Kyoma is my true name.
それに岡部倫太郎
And
と人文
besides,
字があってん
it
だ
doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. You're weird. Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. And so I also hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy blue pipe thing.
でね、オカリン
So, Okarin, can I ask you something? In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up.
これからここで何が始まる
What are we doing here?
お前はそれも知らずここまで
Wait,
俺についてき
you
たと思う
followed me here without knowing why? Yep. She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのは
We're here for the Dr.
Dr.
Nakabachi's
Nakabachi
press conference. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radican. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity.
記者会見
Press conference? But
記者さんなんて
Where are-
当たらない気がする
where are the reporters? Mayuri's right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関
Could this be
何らかの妨害を
Could this
受
be
け
the
たかもしれない
organization working its twisted influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは
I'd prefer not to get
勘弁
wrapped into this mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning my head. Who convinced you to play this on stream? There was no much convincing needed in it. I just saw the game, I bought it, and I'm playing it. Like, radio convinced me. I mean, Steins Gate is one of my favorite anime, so I had to. I sure hope it's not hentai, but we will find out. You wrapped something?
あ、それを言うなら襟巻きと
Is
か
it
で
his
だね
birthday too? I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. Just like me. She's always been special.
前より気をつけろ
Keep your guard up, Mayuri.
おそらくこの記者
I
会見
suspect this won't be a
何らかの事件
normal
が起きる
comfort. And watch your mouth, Okarin. She's very special. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Ooh, that was an explosion. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな
An earthquake?
震度 2? あ、マ
Is
グ
it
ニチュード
magnitude
2?
2?
震度とマグニチュ
What
ード
does magnitude
どう違うんだっけ
What does magnitude mean again? No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon close inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air.
爆発だと
An explosion? I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? Should I run away? What was that? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kinda like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst into the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. Please stay back, everybody! And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. The press conference will proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was that explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared of anything like that. Staff members let us. Fuck! Staff members led all of us back to the 8th floor. Brain freeze. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. That's not in the event hall. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toys, machines are lined up next to a plate reading "Birthplace of the Japanese PC." She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sign of relief, then take out my phone. It's me. I got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I won't do anything to jeopardize the mission. Psy come through. After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat off my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded.
Mayuri,
what are you doing? Well, I really want an UPA. Just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says Reinet Kakeru, 3D character doll series. Reinet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Reinet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. Oh, just like the fucking crybabies. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though. Then go for it. I can't guarantee you'll get an UPA though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile. But Mayushi is all out of 100 yen coins. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometime. Because it's so cute! According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi. What? But who really cares?
だから
So,
おかりんおかりん
can I borrow 100 yen? Please? You can have all of my money. She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるなマユリ。金は貸さん。
Do you think it's
俺
that
がお前に
easy,
人生の
Mayuri?
厳しさを教えて
You'll
やる。
get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it onto the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the content. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. It's an
しかも
Oopa!
メタル
And it's metal! A metal Oopa!
それはレアなのか？
Is it rare?
すごく
Super rare! While I examine the metal Oopa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Rainet machine.
あ普通のウーパ
A
だ
normal Oopa. He looks at my metal Oopa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Oopa. Hey, high school girls, you're acting like a little kid.
ではマユリにくれてやる。
I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Oh, look how happy she is. Oh, that's adorable. Honestly, I don't want it.
本当
Really?
おかり
Are you sure, Okarin?
おーい今日ま
The
だ。
name's Hoin Kyoma. Thank you, Okarin. She's adorable. Uppies? Yeah, she deserves all the fucking uppies. Is she doing it on purpose? No, you dumbass, she's just being herself. Thank you all for coming to Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference. I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Sounds like they're starting. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. She was here only for the
行くぞ
Upa.
マユリ。
Let's go, Mayuri.
待って待って
Just a
書かなく
sec.
ちゃ
I gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with the metal Upa. I go on ahead.
それでは早速
Without
登場し
further
ていただきましょう
ado, I am pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Dr. Nakabachi enters the sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here. I need water.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
I am Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence. Oh, he's
それで
confident.
はここに集ま
Now
っても
then,
らった諸
ladies
君だ
and
けに
gentlemen, allow me to
人類史に
begin with
残
my
る世紀の
theory
大
of
発
time
明
travel.
タイムマシン
The
についての理論をお教え
greatest
しよ
scientific
う。
breakthrough of the century.
タイムマシン
Did he really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal Upa. She's a bit late. In more ways than one. Motherfucker. No, I pressed... well, it's probably for the best. I don't want to read him trash-talking her. Asshole. I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still, no media presence to speak of. So, this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented the time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeded to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. TOO-TOO-ROO! My roar silenced Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud! That's who! You stole your theory from John Titor, and you call yourself an inventor? Someone throw this man out! You're the one who should thrown out, Doctor! Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor! Shut your mouth, you little pest! Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. Unhand me, you! Huh? Let's go! Let's fucking go! It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Oh, I would too. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
Huh? We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lectures in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Makise Kurisu. I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from the photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. The fuck is a scowl? What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with her? What's with the attitude? She is obviously not staff. There's no way that the Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means... No! You're with the organization? Huh? If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I have made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. Huh? My outbursts have already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger my Yuri, to say nothing of those ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything, and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there's no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping.
私はあなたに聞きた
I
いことが
just
ある
need
だ
to
けで
ask
す
you something.
それに答える義理はない。
What makes you think I'll
機関の
answer?
やり方は分かっている。
I know how the organization operates.
だから期間
What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it on my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェン
It's
トに
me.
捕まった。
I've been caught
Ah.
by an organization
マキセ・クリス
agent.
だ。
Yes,
no,
it's
no.
Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one.
いや問題ない。
No,
こ
it's
こはなん
fine.
とか切り抜け。
I'll find a way to. Kirisu suddenly snatched my phone from my hand. What skill? Didn't have time to react.
何をする？
What are you doing?
あれ
Huh?
この携帯
Your
電源切れてる
phone's off. You're a fucking moron. Redeems hydration. Thank you, Fahrenheit. Yeah, my throat is killing me. Maybe if all the yapping I did at work. Oof. And the more I voice this, the lower I get. I'm gonna start talking like.
誰と話していたんです
Who
か
are you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. She's trying to attack my sense of identity. I read it nonsense because that's what it is. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろ
Your
う。
techniques don't
それは
work on me,
俺以外が
but
触
I'll
ると
tell
自
you
動的に
anyway.
電源がオフにな
That's
る。
no
特
ordinary
別製の
phone.
携帯な
It's
のだ。
designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Being a genius is almost as tough as being a dumbass. Yeah, definitely. And both me and you know something about it. In different compartments. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Damn, this dude sweats a lot. Wait, I need to open my window. I'm boiling in this room. Phew, that was close.
そう
So,
独り言だったのね。
you talk to yourself. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength and will. Such fire. I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に
What
何を
were
言おう
you
としたんです
trying
か
to tell me earlier? Earlier?
さっきとはいつのこ
What
とだ。
are you talking about?
ほんの15分くらい前
About
会見が始
15
まる前
minutes
に
ago, before the conference started. Nonsense! This is the first time we've met. I was with my Yuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に
You
何
were
か言おうとし
trying
ましたよ
to
ね。
tell me something,
すごく
right?
悲しそうな顔をして
You looked really upset. Is this a trap? Doesn't seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで
You looked
今にも
like
泣き出し
you
そう。
were
それ
going
にすご
to
く
start crying
そうでした。
any second. Yeah, we all know why. Fucking hell.
どうして私
Why?
前にあなたと会ったことありま
Have
す
we
か
met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. And how do you know my name?
俺は全てお見通しな。
My knowledge has no limits. I am a mad scientist, after all.
天才少女。
Genius girl.
次会うときは
Our next meeting
敵
shall
同士
be
だな
as enemies. Huh?
さらばだ。
Farewell! Dumbass. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her calls to stop. Like I'd listened to the enemy. Damn, the organization.
あれほどのエージェントを
They
送り
must
込ん
be
でくるとは
serious if they're sending
ついに
in
本気になった
agents
よう
like
だな。
her. I run all the way down to the fourth floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、
But
俺はまだ奴らに
I
捕まるわ
can't
けにはい
let
か
them
んのだ。
capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Sippity sip. Let's see now. What is it?
ち
Damn.
マユリを置い
I
てきた。
left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but I got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. And it rings, just as I do.
メール
Huh? An email? It's not just a regular email. There's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank? Or some sort of Makise Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait. I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book.
マユリ。
Then,
なぜ出ない
Mayuri, why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again. Wait! Don't tell me!
マキセクリスメ。
Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri?
おのれ。
Damn you!
それが機関の。
Is that how the organization operates? Living without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her. And there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. The fuck was that? Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense. That's why I became Hoin Hyoma. Such a stupid name. I have to go back. For her. The thought of climbing back up the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on the stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner, looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. So be it. I let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Mayuri! Why didn't you pick up? We're leaving. Okari! My metal Oopa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Ran away? What? It's alive? That's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. Oh, I don't want to see Mayuri sad. I see. So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it. You can always get another one. No way! Metal Oopas sell upwards of 10,000 yen online. You know? No. What? That toy was worth that much? Think, Mayuri! Where did you drop it? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. Even if you find it, you can't sell it, okay? That's 10,000 yen. That 10,000 yen will fund my research. I said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal Oopa. TOO-TOO-ROO! Oopa Oopa! Come out, wherever you are! Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, TOO-TOO-ROO is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Oopa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor, landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered? Pilfered? I don't know that word. Pilfered. Pilfered it, I guess. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face making me writhe in envy. What kind of man steals a hopeless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? You are the same, you motherfucker, shut up. Sounds like you, okay? You tell her, Mayuri. Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Because you're a dumbass. Yeah, I'm not gonna scream that much. I don't want to hurt my throat. Huh? What was that? Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mayuri and me. Less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress the shiver. First, the explosion on the roof. Now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
Mayuri, ここにいろ.
Mayuri, stay here. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around the corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Yep. Let's fucking go. What? Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. Hello, Altaika! We're playing Steins Gate. The impertinent genius girls I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No, but why? Suddenly, I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. You're playing Peak? I've watched the entire anime. Yeah, I also watched the anime, so I know what to expect. I was wondering if it's gonna be the same or different, but yeah. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police! A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu is suspended by my instinctive urge to flee. Coward! When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes.
Okari,
Oh, what happened, Okari? We're leaving! I grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burnt into my mind more than the sight of the blood itself, of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Not your last. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. No, you're a fucking coward. That's what. I finally stopped once we got out to the main street. My chest pounds. My breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. This guy is in shambles. Wow.
何があったの？
Hey,
顔色すごく
what
悪いけど。
happened? You look really pale. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Yeah, because she's not a... This guy, man, this guy is like... such a letdown. Someone died. Huh? Like, he's delusional, but not too much, right? He's delusional in the wrong compartments. But it's also like his physique is in the gutter. Like he does a couple of floors, taking the stairs, and he's like drenching in sweat. What the fuck? Huh? I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive, and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual. The never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. Moe! Just another day in Akihabara. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. What the fuck? What the fuck is this analogy, man? Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. Jesus. That's how we humans are. Yeah, pretty nasty sentiment there, buddy. I understand you. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. You just said she's dead. I skipped it. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seemed like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. But the thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. Oh, you're a dumbass! I finish typing and place my thumb over the send button. And then I press down. Uh-oh! What was that? Wait, look around. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into the air, into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless, and alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone, I look up. And there, at the top of Radican. Interesting, how do you call them? Not their drawings on the glass, posters, how the fuck do you call them? Sticking out from the 8th floor event hall, where we just were. Oh, yep, it's a crashed satellite. And I looked at where it crashed. It crashed on the sun, on the rays of the sun, and it looks like the rays of the sun are protruding from the satellite. And what's next? There's like a star, which also looks like an 8th wheel thingy. My conspiratorial brain is fucking... Yeah, if you don't know this about me, I'm a little bit like Ocarina. Mad, stupid, and conspiratorial. And a whip. There is no end. Oh. What? I can't read it. That's too much. My brain can keep up. Is YouTube going to bonk me for the music now? I sure hope not. YouTube, this is a game. Fetish. Man, I like this anime really much. Very, very much. And just out of curiosity, any of you watch this anime? Like, I know Altaika did. I imagine Tinne knows about it. And follow-up question, if you did watch the anime, did you fall for the trap? Because I sure did. I did. I found it okay.
おい、そこの貴様。
I was really like not expecting that. That and Alfonso, was it? No, Astolfo from Fate Apocrypha. Those two got me fucking good. Hey, you, can you see us?
なぜ何も答えない。
Why won't you answer?
貴様に聞いている
I'm
んだよ。
asking you a question.
モニターのそっち側にい
Yes,
る。
you
貴様
on
に
the
だ。
other side of the monitor. Ah, that's a cute fourth wall breaking.
間抜け面をしよ
Your
う。
silence only strengthens my hypothesis.
貴様からだと。
I suppose
俺たちはテレビ
that
のモニターの中
from
にい
your
るように見えるだ
perspective,
ろうな。
it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor.
だがそれは大
But
きな
that's where you're wrong.
モニターの中にいるのは貴
For it
様なの
is you who are
貴様が
inside.
現実だと思っている
Your
その世界
reality
は
is
実は
nothing
全
but
て虚
lies
構
and shadows.
もちろん貴様
Naturally,
自身もな
that includes you too.
真の現実
True
それは
reality
こちら側にあ
is
る
on this side of the screen. Yes, Isekai me right
すら
now!
分かっていないか
I don't need more convincing, man. Did you look at me? I'm an anime dude. I'm halfway there. I'm just waiting for Truck-kun to do his job. Anyway, don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth.
まあいい。
But no matter,
貴様には分か
I
り
shall
やすく
speak I
俺たち
shall
のこ
speak
と
in
について
simpler
説明して
terms,
やろうではないか。
easy enough for even you to understand.
まず
This
俺た
is
ちがい
the
るのはどこ
future
かという
gadget
ことだ。
laboratory
ここは東
located in
京
the Akihabara
秋葉原に
district
ある
of
未来ガジェ
Tokyo.
ット研究所だ。
We call it
俺た
simply
ちは普段
the lab.
ラボと呼んでいる。
Our purpose is to
世界の支
shatter
配構
the
造を作り
system
変えるとい
and
う
plunge
我が
the
野望の
world
拠点
into
だな。
chaos. Of course, that's your plan. Why am I not surprised?
そうなんだ。
Really?
悪いことしちゃダメなんだ
You
よ。
shouldn't
オカ
do
リン
bad things, Okarin.
まあ入りは少し黙ってい
Quiet.
ろ。
I'm a mad scientist, remember?
駅から出たら中
From
央
the
通りを進
station,
み
head
末広
down
町駅の
Chudori
交差点を蔵
until
前
you
橋
reach
通りへ左折。
Suehiro.
次の信号の一歩手前の路地を入ると
Suehiro
大檜山
Cho?
ビルという古臭
I
い雑居
don't
ビルが
know.
ある。
Station. Then take a
その
left
向かいに
onto
我がラボは今日構えている。
Kuramaibashi. Kuramaibashidori. The alley before the traffic light. You'll find the run down Ohiyama buildings. The lab is on the second floor. Did anybody ever try to look for the lab IRL? Like went scouting for it using those instructions? I wonder. I mean, somebody had to, right? Such a
目
weak thing to
印
do.
はビル1階にあ
On
る
the first
ブラウン
floor
管
is a
工
store
房
of
とい
ill
うマニアックな
repute
テナント
called
だな。
the Brown Tube Workshop. You can't miss it.
今時
It
旧式の
deals
ブラウン管テレビだ
exclusively
け
in
を扱ってい
CRT
るショップだ。
monitors of all
いかに
things.
電気街
Can
で
you
ある秋葉原
imagine?
というのも
Even in the art
需
of
要がある
Akihabara's
とは思え
electronic
ない。
town,
さ
the
びれた
demand
店
for
なのだ。
CRTs is practically non-existent. The fuck is a CRT?
だが
But then
ブラウン管工房店長である
But the
天王寺というおっさんは
proprietor
この
of
ビ
the
ルのオー
Brown
ナーで
Tube
もある。
Workshop, Tonnuju, is also the owner of the building.
ゆえに
That's
今や
how
急
he
ピッチで
can
都市開
afford
発
to
が進み
maintain
しかも高騰しているこの
his
秋葉原であ
ridiculously
ろう
niche
と
hobby.
道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。
Also slow. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, even if land values continue to rise. Oh man, that same thing happens in Amsterdam. There are so many shops that you look at them, it's like, how do you pay rent? How do you pay rent? Not even counting bills and employees and taxes. How do you pay rent selling rubber ducks? Man, that's weird.
幸いにもあの店長は人を見る目はあ
He
るのだ。
makes him a rough sort.
この俺のカリスマ性を
And
見
he
抜
was no
き
match
ビル
for my
2階を丸
charisma.
々ワンフロア
Now,
ただ同然
the
で貸してく
entire
れた
second
のだ。
floor is mine. For next to nothing.
だが未来ガジェット研究所
I
は
digress.
深刻な人材
The
不足
Future
だ。
Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a
随時募集中だ。
severe shortage of manpower.
今のところ
We welcome
所属研
dedicated
究員は
scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers
オ
are...
カリンオカリン
Okay,
そこは
okay.
ラボメンって言わな
You
きゃ
gotta say
所
lab
属研
men,
究員じゃなく
not
て
researchers.
ラボメン
Our
すなわ
lab
ち
men,
ラボラトリーメンバーは
laboratory
俺を含めて
members
3人である。
are free.
ラボメンナンバー
I am the
001
founder of the
ラボ
Future
創設者に
Gadgets
して
Lab.
狂気のマッド
Lab
サイエ
man
ンティ
number
ストであるこの俺。
001. The insane mad scientist Ho in Kyoma.
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛
Okay,
いの
Rin
に
is cuter though.
そしてコスプレが趣味の高一点。
We have our resident cosplayer, only female members. Lab mem number 002, Hina Mayuri.
てってれーマユシーで
Ah,
着るんじゃなくて
call me
作るのが趣味
Mayushi.
だ
I
よ
like making costumes more than wearing them.
最後に
And last,
スーパーハカ
we have our resident
Labman
super
number
hacker.
003
Labman
Hashida
number
Itaru.
003, Hashida Itaru.
スーパーハカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッ
Stop
カーだろ
calling
ジョ
me
ーコ
that. It's Super Hacker. Duh.
そんな我々3人で構成され
Here
る
are the
未
future
来ガジェット
gadgets
研究所の
laboratory.
活動内容は
We
そのも
devote
のズバリ
ourselves to the
発明
art
である
on invention.
詳細は我がラボ
For
のホームペー
details,
ジ
see our lab's homepage.
をもちろん
Our
闇の
top
支配権
priority,
力
of
と戦うた
course,
めの未来
is to
ガジェッ
develop
トが最優
weapons
先事
for
項
the
だが
war with
そ
the
の研
Dark
究から派生
Dominion.
する副産物的な発
But
明
that
も多い
research had spawned a number of offshoot inventions.
今の
In
ところはそっ
fact,
ちばかりだ
that's all it spawned.
すでに我々は8つ
Our
の未来ガジェッ
arsenal
トを
of
完
future
成させ
gadgets
ただ
is
が
up to 8.
これはまだ上昇でしかない
For this is just the
未来
beginning.
ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中
I
に
have a total of
108まであるのだ
108 inventions to create.
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。
Like in the
わかります。
like in the tennis manga, right? I get it.
人の煩悩の
No,
数といえこ
it's the
のアットチャン
number
ネル
of
の目
earthly desires in mortals. You at channel junkie. What?
それと俺が話しているのだから
And I
口出し
thought
を
I
するなと
told
言
you
っている
not
だろ
interrupt me when I'm talking.
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to interrupt you talking to yourself.
独り言ではない
I'm not talking to
見てわからないの
myself.
か
Can't you see?
俺は今モニターの向こうにいるこ
I'm
いつに
talking to
話
the
しかけてい
person
るのだ
behind the monitor.
あ、今その人
は
にやりって笑っ
He just grinned.
おのれ貴様何を笑っているのかモニターの中の存在のく
What
せ
are you
に
grinning about? Damn you! You don't even exist outside that monitor.
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
Just so you don't look at me.
た。通じないんじゃ
I
ない
don't
か
think that's
な。
gonna work.
俺たちに話しかけられて
It
いることに
appears
す
our
ら気づ
attempts
いていないらしいな
to communicate have
自覚
failed.
がないというのは
It's sad to see
実に
someone so
不幸な
deeply in
ことだ。
denial of reality.
その人にしてみたら、マヤシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
Maybe they think maybe they think we're in the game?
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかって
I
いう発想さえない
doubt
んじゃ
it's
ね？
even occurred to them.
んじゃあ、
But
ダル君の大好きな
aren't
二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
aren't your 2D girlfriends the same way? I forgot he was a weeb. Huh?
それは別。あの子
That's
たちは僕の
different.
嫁だから。
Those girls are my wives.
誰の嫁の話はどうでもいい
Nobody cares about your harem.
でもさ、
But
マユシ
Mayushi
が言ったことって
touched
興味
upon
深
a
いテーマじゃ
very
ん。
interesting theme.
もし仮に
You know?
僕たちがゲームの
What
中
if
の
we're
住
actually
人だと
just
したら、
characters in a
それを
game?
見極める術はあ
Anyway
ると思う？
We can't know for sure.
ないな
No.
即答かよ。
Come on.
ゆえにそのような議論は不
Such
毛
questions are
世界
meaningless.
の支配
Our
構造を
time
打
is
ち
better
砕く方法
spent
について考える
thinking
方
of ways
が
to
よほど
destroy
有
the
益だ
system.
中二病、オツ。
Nice chunibyu, bro. I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man. That's horrible, and why does he look like Trump? Why does he low-key look like Trump on an alpaca costume? I'm gonna do some exercise. There's no work tomorrow. Enjoy your exercise, Teen. Does he look like Trump on an alpaca suit? What the fuck? This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I find only the ugly part of Ugly Cute to be true. I bought it yesterday. 500 yen used. Headset included. I turn to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it, Haka. I'm not Chunibyu patient. I swing my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I am Kyoma.
そういう設定っしょ。
That's your character's name, right?
やれやれ誰の人とのコミュニケーションの取れな
Your
さ
communication skills are beyond repair.
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がい
Well,
つ
have
も
you
場を盛り
know,
上げて
I
るんです
got a
よ
ton of offline meets and I'm always the life of the party. This fat, despicable guy is my brother in arms and right-hand man, Hoshida Itaru, nicknamed Daru. I would do some exercise if the heat wasn't killing me. Yeah, me too, Fahrenheit Lily. I did some exercise yesterday. I wanted to end my life. It was bad. It was bad. And I did it during the morning and it was already hot. Tomorrow I have scheduled exercise again, but I will have to do it in the evening, which is the hottest time, around 6 p.m. because I work in the morning, so I'm just gonna power through it, sweat my ass off and deal with it. Like a man! He's a hardcore otaku. Let's go! You can always find him in front of the computer, playing games and watching anime. That's the life, man! That's the life! He has 2D wives. They're called waifus, you ignorant fool! And I have more than many. He has 2D waifus on whom he cheats with 3D mates. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. Moe is amazing, man. It's one of the very few things that saves humanity from the brink of collapse. Moe saves lives and, most importantly, Moe sells. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. The needle bit my finger. That's such a cute expression. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Hina Mayuri, a 16-year-old girl, school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory needs costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. You are useless! Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, Mayushi is Okarin's hostage. I belong here. Well, that certainly was cryptic, but her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. Yeah, she's absolutely adorable. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough.
で、オカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
So, did Alpaca Man say anything? I keep forgetting what voice I gave this dude. Nope, nothing. It was something like this. I will go for something like this because it's a little bit choppy. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game.
この不愛想
Damn antisocial alpaca. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do. Huh? The TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on a list from the round tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね
You made Mr. Alpaca angry. Damn.
後で修理できるか
I'll have to get it repaired later. I turned off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. Stare at the continuous stain on the ceiling while fuming myself. I close my eyes. And what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago.
消えた
They're gone. As I left Radican, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores, gone. In the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished. Drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until...
どうかした？
What's wrong? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes.
今人が
Everyone disappeared just now, right? Huh?
消えただろ今目の前で
You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her.
マユリも見たか
Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Mayuri's head flipped back and forth from my shaking. I didn't see anything.
見て
You
ない
You didn't? I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles.
見ていない見ていないのか
Saw
だって
nothing?
ついさっきまで
Nothing
ここ
at
には
all?
たくさんの人たちが歩いていたんだぞ
There were people here a second ago, weren't there?
歩いてたかな？
There were?
それに店員まで消えている
Even the store's employees
いく
are
らなんでも
gone.
ありえない
That's impossible by any measure.
それは仕方ないと思うよ。
Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。
It was like this when we got
そっ
here.
か、オカリンは幻を
Oh,
見てた
I
んだね。
know. You're seeing things, aren't you?
きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー
I'm sure it's because of the heat. Doo-doo-doo. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. You are broken! I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gasps between Akiba's buildings? Akiba's? Was there short for Akihabara? Is that another thing? Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radican, where I had been just a moment before. Yep, still there. There it was. An enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes before, I had found Makise Kirisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kirisu might still be in the dark, narrow passageway. Cold, bloody, and alone. You ran away, you motherfucker! Shut the fuck up! Asshole. The thought disturbed me. Good! But the questions at the forefront of my mind was... What the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakobachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and growling dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. But that's not what I was seeing now. This satellite had penetrated the top floor of the buildings, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere, somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did this happen? Mayuri, oh, that satellite. Huh? What a surprise! What do you mean? What was a surprise?
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
It made a huge kaplow sound. Kaplow. Oh my god. A huge kaplow. It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. I'd say it was more like a zzz. Did that satellite fall out of the sky?
来たのかな。
Did it?
ジュージンさん乗ってる
Do you
のか
think
な。
any aliens were on board? Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち
Hey, you two! Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us. His expression stern.
ここで何をやっているんだ
What do you think you're doing
禁止だ
here?
すぐに出て行きな
This
さい
area is off limits. You have to leave.
ごめんなさい。
We're sorry.
それより制服警官さん
First,
仮にあなたを
my
警
good
官 A
man,
と名付けるが
let's
一つ
call
聞
you
きたいことがあるんで
Officer
す
A. I have one question.
警官 A って
Officer A?
今ここで数千人の通行人が一
Thousands
瞬
of
で消え
people
たんです
just vanished.
あなたも見まし
You
たよ
saw
ね
it too, didn't you?
見ていないいいから
What
早
are
く
you
出て行
talking
け
about? Get out of here! I was quickly losing confidence on my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makise Kirisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could...
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているん
Look,
だ
I don't have time for your nonsense. The police took me by my upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radican." What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. So... we were escorted up to UPX and released. There There were people at UPX, as usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chodori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radican. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even TOTV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chudori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's street, nor about Makise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery.
そうか
I see.
そういうことか
So that's it! From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turns to stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽
This
工
is
作という
all
こと
an
だ
elaborate cover-up by the
警察に
organization.
すら圧力をかけられ
Their
るということは
influence has corrupted
この
local
国の中
law
枢も
enforcement,
もはや奴らの
which
手の内
means
にあるとい
our
うこと
entire government may already be under their control. My God!
だが俺の迷
But
惑
they
を任せんぞ
underestimated me,
いつ
for I
か必
am
ず
not so
奴らの
easily
所業を暴
claimed.
きその
One
支配
day,
構造に
I will expose
終
their
止符を打っ
deeds
てやる
and put an end to their reign. Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. Pepper, my favorite soda, from the fridge. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essentials.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にう
Elixir
まいな
intellectualis. A drink fit for a genius.
コーラの方がよくね？
Cola's better.
オカリンは
Cola's
本当に
better.
ドクターペッパーさんが
Karin
大好き
really
だよ
loves
ね
his Dr. P.
この知的飲料の良さがわからない奴は人生の
I
5分の
pity
1を
this man
損して
who
いるぞ
knows not the greatness of this beverage. Step through the curtain, diving its center, and you'll enter the heart of the Future Gadgets Laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, in the room where we're... What? This is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Dude, that's your home. Yes, I know, the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poke Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim. Oh, packing tape, okay. And hot, almost like a sauna. Oh, that's good for computers. Yeah. But there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Yeah, sure. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat and lazily draped on the chain and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. His lab coat purchased from my own pocket money, you might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
ダル
Daru,
計画は順調に推移
is
して
the
いる
plan progressing smoothly?
え、計画って何ぞ？
What plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on the top of the table, it's a commercial grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models.
計画は計画だ
The plan, as in the plan, obviously. I'm talking about perfecting gadgets number 8. Gadget number 8.
ああ、そのこ
Oh,
と。
that.
いきなり
How
計画
was
とか
I
言うから
supposed to
何
know
事か
what
と
you
思う。
meant?
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年
We've
半ほど
known each other for what, 3 years now? We went to high school together and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months though.
高2の時はクラス別でほとんど喋んなかったじゃん。
We were in
だから
different
実質
classes
2
junior
年半じゃね
year, and actually we didn't talk at all, so 2 years.
細かいことはどうでもいい
Details.
そ
The
れは
point
付き合いの
is,
長さなのだから
we've known each
いい加
other
減
a
俺の
long
体について
time.
こられ
I
るようにな
expect
って
you
く
to
れ
keep up with me here.
それは無理。
Nope. Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shut down again.
それで8号機の不調の原因究明
So,
は進ん
are
だ
we any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 8?
いや、まだ。
Not yet. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion led by the organization. The rules that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any investigation of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. Along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It's a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Beat Particle Gun. Gadget number 2, the Bamboo Helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Ora Ora? Ora Ora? Gadget number 4, Moad Snake. Gadget number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6, Chalume. Chalume? Saber? Ghost in the Ball. They can all be seen in the website Darume. So feast your eyes upon the products of a mad scientist genius. Wait, can I actually interact with this nonsense? Oh, yes I can. No, apparently not. Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8. The Phone Wave, name subject to change. Phone Wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. When the future gadget is completed, the 3 of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meanings that need an extra explanation to understand. Daru thinks my naming style too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names, so she says they don't fit in her head. And so, our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The phone wave, name subject to change, is, in short, a remote-controlled microwave. You put food into the microwave before you leave, then, on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, had a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly ditzy, Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual, when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daru had been searching for the cause.
マユシがやった状況を
To
再
try
現
and
して何
copy
度も
what
実験したけど
Mayushi did,
冷
but
凍できたりできなかった
just
り
can't
して
reproduce the freezing phenomenon.
バナナを冷凍してみよ
And
うと
when
し
we
た
tried
ら
to
さらにへんてこなこ
freeze
と
a
になった
banana, it turned out really weird.
さっぱりわか
I
んない
just don't get it. Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. A reverse microwave sounds useful, yeah. I guess, like, how far back can you go? Like, can you microwave a frozen chicken and it comes out alive? I know what it means by really weird. Let's see if we can make it happen again.
マユリマユリ
Mayuri!
ここにバナナを持
Mayuri!
て
Bring forth the bananas!
またゲルバナ
Are
作
you
る
gonna turn them into galbanas again? Gelbanas.
前から気になってたけどさマユシゲルバナっ
That's
て
been
略さないで
bugging me, Mayushi. Can you stop calling them gelbanas?
だってね
But
ゲルバナ
gelbanas are gel bananas. Gelbanas are gelbanas. My dog, she's so fucking adorable. I can't, it's painful. I take the bananas from Mayuri's and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave, name subject to change.
なんでいつもいつも
Why do you have to use the whole bunch?
もったいない
It's a waste of food.
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどできん
Your
ぞ
strangeness could cost us the battle with the organization.
勝たなくてもいいよあのね
That's
バナナ
fine with
マユシ
me.
ーが買ってきてるんだからね
Mayushi always buys the
おか
bananas.
げでマユシーは
And now
ちっともバナ
Mayushi
ナ
can
が食べ
eat
ら
a
れません
single one.
次からは1本ずつ使うことも検討しておこう
Next time, we'll only do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her angry complaints. The phone wave, name subject to change, is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. Number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put... What the fuck? Let's press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone and make a call to the phone wave. It allows to confirm the controller setting from config on the system menu. What? What do I have to do? Do I have to... Isn't that your phone? What are the phone triggers? Ah! And call the cell phone. It allows to confirm control. How do I... Cancel. How do I... I am not sure what I have to do. I'm pretty sure I... F3 auto, what's F3? Doesn't do anything. Dude, I am stuck in a fucking loop. I don't know what I have to press. Let's press the phone triggers. What are the phone triggers? Oh. Maybe one of those? Exit game, close menu, title settings, help, full screen, configurations. Skip release at phone trigger. What? Voice volume, music volume, no. I don't know. What? Oh, I can do full screen. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Auto mode speed, message speed. I can also increase this. Yes! A bit faster would be good. So, let's see here. Let's see. Auto quick save scene. So every scene auto saves, I imagine. Da-da-da-da. Okay, but what do I have to do? Configurations, tips list, load, save. Let me save. Okay. So we saved. Backlog, quick save, help, close menu, title menu. Oh, I have a bunch of things over here. So F1 is help. I have the backlog, auto mode, tips, save, quick load, quick save, configurations, title, toggle full screen. Where is the phone trigger? Z and C. Oh, all right. Z and C. All right, all right. Open mailbox, open address book, phone wave, call. Nice. Only took me 10 minutes. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジ
Hello, this is the phone wave. Name subject to change. This is the voice of Mayushi Guidance, the system Daru programmed to operate the phone wave.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた
Do you hear Mayushi's voice?
少し黙れ。
Be
マユ
quiet.
シーガイダンスが聞こ
I'm
えなくな
trying
る。
to listen.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます
You can operate the timer for this menu.
シャープボタンを押した
After
後
pushing the hashtag button, please enter the heating time in seconds.
例えば
For example, press hashtag 60 for 1 minute.
2分なら
For 2 minutes,
220
press hashtag 120. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave, name subject to change, to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 hashtag. What? Ah, okay. 120 hashtag. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, when subject is changed, comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate. Nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards. Backwards? I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。
That might have serious implications. If you look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hans Rule. Who?
あるわねえよ
No.
ないか。
Not Hans Rule?
ないね
Nope.
そうか。
Okay. The few of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the bananas out.
ゲルバナの出来上がり。
Get bananas are ready. The bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous, blob-coated with thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time.
ダルよ。
Daru,
このバナナ。
you wouldn't mind
食べて
eating
み
one
よう
of
とは思わない
these?
か
Would
思
you?
うはずだ。
Of course you
我らの
wouldn't.
理念
It's
出
for
世の犠牲となり
science.
散った
Your
ダルに。
sacrifice will
Kill it.
forever be remembered.
すげえまずそう
They
じゃん
look really nasty.
味は関係ない。食べること
The
に意
taste
味があ
doesn't
るのだ。
matter. What matters is that you eat it.
遠慮することはない。
So come on,
俺を
Daru.
拾ってやるから思
No
い切
need
って
to be
続いて
shy.
いくがいい。
Break a leg or a stomach and go for it.
いらね
No way.
ではマユリ。お前
Fine.
にその名誉を言う。
Mayuri, the honor shall be yours.
なんかね
But
ゲルバナは
Get bananas are
中
all
身がデロ
gloopy,
デロでブニュブニュだったよ。
soft and squishy. Wait, she already tried one?
味もしないし
It had no
全然美味し
flavor
く
and
なかった
wasn't tasty at all.
デロデロでブニュブニュ。
Gloopy, droopy, soft and
Dario.
squishy.
どう思う？
Daru, what do you think?
ブニュブニュバナナか
Soft and squishy bananas,
バ
huh?
ナナ
Soft and squishy banana.
マユシあなたの
Mayushi,
バナナブ
say
ニュ
your
ブニュだね
bananas are soft and squishy for me.
ダルくんダルくん鼻血出てる。
Fucking hentai. Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding.
いいから言ってみてくださいお願いします
Please just say it.
あなたのバナナ
Your bananas all soft and...
言わせるな手の額。
Don't make her say that, you perv. Ah, Jesus. Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it. Obviously. Anyway,
ゲル状になったという
they're
ことは
gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter.
分子同士の
In
結
other
びつきが
words,
弱くなってい
there
る
is a
可能性が
possibility
ある
that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
そう。
I've
わかったぞ。
got it! I turn to the microwave and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hands.
俺たちは
what we
冷凍
thought
機能
was a
だと思い込
freezing
んでいたが
function
実は違ったの
is
だ
actually something else. A bold statement, if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たち
Now,
なん
the
だって
time to shout.
と叫ぶがいいここは
What you
叫
say?
ぶところだ
Come on, don't be shy. Their reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分か
Oh,
ってるっ
we
つうの。
already knew that. Oh,
問題は
the
じゃあこ
problem is
の機能っ
we
て
don't
何
know
ぞ
what
が起きてんの
what it is doing or
ってこと
why
じゃ
it is doing it.
冷凍の逆なら
If
解凍じゃないの
if it's the
かな
opposite of freezing, then could it be thawing them?
実に愚鈍な意見だな
What
マユ
a
リ
silly
それ
question,
は普通の電子
Mayuri.
レンジと同じではない
What
か
you're describing is just a normal microwave.
じゃあどういう
Then
こ
what is it?
それが分かんないから悩んでるんだお
We don't know. And that's the problem. He's right. To be honest, I haven't a clue. Oof. Okay, it's 9. It's past 9. Let me save again, and we can start over next time from here. Unless... Yeah, fuck it. I need to go to sleep soon, very soon. I have work to do tomorrow. Let me be, how do you say? Fuck, I'm missing the word. I'm missing the word! How do you say it? Not reasonable. Not respectable. Yeah, I have morning shift. Fuck, I hate my fucking brain, I hate it. It just, words just escape my mind the moment I try to utter them. It's annoying as fuck. Anyway, nope. Okay, let me quick save. And let's exit the game. Yeah, okay. Oh, fucking hell, mate. 2 hours of like constant yapping and doing voices. How the fuck do people do voices for a living? That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Like I was sweating already, but oof. My throat hurts. I am confused because I don't remember what voice I gave Daru in the beginning. Actually, I don't remember what voice I gave Daru the previous time. Like every time I have to voice him, I'm like, what was his voice again? What am I supposed to do? Anyway, you get better the more you do it, like with everything. Yeah, I guess so. And from the look of it, we're gonna do this a bit more. But probably I will... I think I am taking the book of the Oni a little bit too literally, because now I'm starting a bunch of different games and God only knows when I'm going to finish them or even continue them. But that's how the cookie crumbles, right? That's the way the news goes. Anyway, thank you for joining me for today's shenanigans. Next stream, probably tomorrow. If I don't lose my mind, tomorrow we'll be streaming. Will I continue Mafia? Of course I will, because tomorrow is Mafia Day. Is it? Tomorrow is Friday. Yes, Mafia Day. And because the Oni doesn't stream until Sunday, probably... If I feel I might stream on Saturday, but you know, guys, you know my schedules. Like if you don't see it popping out on Discord, don't believe me. I always say I'm gonna stream 3 times a week. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna stream, and then I don't, and then I fucking don't. So hypothetically, tomorrow is Mafia Saturday. we might play some Fortnite. How about that? Saturday we might play some Fortnite. And without the karaoke part, just plain old Fortnite. And Sunday, depending on what time Diony decides to stream, before that or after, we will see. I want to do the usual. What do I do on Sunday? Lazy Sunday afternoon! So we're gonna do some React and music and shit like that. Alright folks, thank you for being here with me. It was fun playing this game. I was expecting it to be a little bit less of a talking nonsense, but I apparently forgot what Steins Gate is all about. At least up to a certain point. Because of course it becomes quite fucking weird and scary and sad and exciting and all that. So see y'all next time. Thank you for joining, and as always, keep the music playing.